I'm back with another video for the YouTube. Same way, different bandana. Got him. So for me, I start on the 21st. I don't know what day that is. I don't care until the day before. While I'm going back to school this year, I'm going to be a senior. And I'm going to give y'all some advice from me, the one and only Big Daddy Kia. That's why it's going to be advice for when school starts. Because, you know, I'm done been through it all, man. Freaking school sucks. Stay on top of your work. Don't try to go party, stay up late, watch Netflix. That's what got me, the Netflix. But for real, stay on top of your work. Like, even if you're doing sports and stuff like that, like, make sure you try and keep up with that, because I promise you, it feels like you missed one assignment and now you're behind for the rest of the year. Because I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like this, but I feel like if I miss one assignment, then it takes like 10 assignments in order to get back up where I was. It just don't make no type of sense. Another one would be, I feel like people need to learn to be by themselves. Like, I feel like in high school, everybody feels, well, not everybody, but a lot of people feel like they need to have all the friends and they need to be popular and this, that. But personally, I love me some me time. Clearly, I'm sitting here talking to myself, to you guys. At the end of the day, like, yeah, you still have a lot of people that you can hang out with, but there's gonna be some times where people just don't want to hang out. You know, don't beat yourself up about it, because that's more time for you to be chilling, doing homework, taking a nice bath or shower, or freaking sleeping, dude. That's more sleep though. Okay, cool, you don't want to hang out, be sleep. But you need to make sure that you manage your time, because there's been times where I was staying up so late because I had a bunch of AP work to do and math, this and that. I'm sorry, but I had to pick and choose, like, which assignment was more important, but don't do that. But make sure that you're not, like, procrastinating. That's the word. Make sure that you're not procrastinating, because that will really set you back. Like, personally, set a time, like, put yourself in the habit. Like, you got to be determined. And I feel like that's really important. In high school, not everybody's your friend. This is even in high school and outside school, but you need to learn that everybody is not your friend. Because just because you want to hang out or you think that makes you popular, you do need to make sure that you're like watching your surroundings and like making sure you got the right people surrounding. There are times where you can hang out with the wrong crowd, like, and I don't mean like they have to be bad doing drugs, this, that, and third, or that they out here, you know, skipping. I mean more of like, if their standards and their determination to succeed in school is lower than yours, sometimes that will set you back. Not always, but you just need to make sure that you want to surround yourself with people like you and that are determined and want to make sure that you pass and succeed in high school. So make sure you do that. Find some good ones. I got me 2, and 2 only. Don't be scared to shed friends, because some friends are really only meant to be there for a little bit and then leave. Like, I know it sounds sad, but like you do to make sure that you got to know who's a long time and who's a short time person. It's not always bad, but at the same time, as you're growing throughout high school, some people are going to grow with you and some people will take a different path, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Stay organized. Stay organized. That's a good one. I'm working on it, but stay organized, because as I've gotten more organized throughout the years, it just helps me like figure out what needs to be done, like what's important and what's not important, and stuff like that. Look, you don't gotta always be looking cute at school. If you do, shout out to you, because you be looking bomb. But if you don't, look, get comfy. Get comfy. Like, this one isn't even a freaking, what do you want to call it, tip? It's just be comfy, bro. Like high school, like make sure like you be yourself throughout high school. That's a big one that I have for tips for high school. Make sure that you stay true to yourself. Do not let other people try and push you to be somebody that you're not, and do things that you don't want to do, like whether it's like even like skipping class or drugs, this and third. That's a different thing. I ain't going to say I support cheating, but I'm gonna say don't be scared to ask for help, because if you need it, then ask for it. Like, don't be embarrassed to ask for help. Like, I know I just went straight to this. I forgot what I was talking about before, but make sure you're not afraid to ask for help. Like, I understand if you're scared to ask in front of everybody, okay, cool, wait until after class. Because if you don't let yourself drown in schoolwork, because that will really set you back. Like, I feel like if you miss it, like you start missing and like not missing so many assignments, and it all like piles up and piles up. Like, you want to make sure that you stay on top of that. And yeah, please wear deodorant, because a lot of people, like, perfume is not deodorant or a shower. Shower, please. Thank you. Shower. Just do it. And yeah, make sure you shower. We'll make that number 1. You start to feel like you're being like, if you feel like you're starting to like give up and like you're getting way too stressed, like when it, like, think about that even before you start picking classes. Like, I know it's probably a little too late right now, but make sure that like you do not overwhelm yourself. Like, I know you want to be successful and like graduate and stuff like that, but do not put too much on your plate, because then I feel like if you put way too much on your plate, it would just, you may be able to handle it and balance it, but it will become tiring. Like, after a while, you'll just be tired and you'll just start to give up. And if you feel like you're giving up, talk to somebody. Talk to your teachers. Ask them for help. Like, when it comes to like, hey, I'm feeling really stressed about this assignment. Like, hey, can you move it back? Like, be flexible with your teachers. Like, ask for help and ask for them, like, you know, to back the due date up, whatever you want to say. I'm squinting. To help you, because there's nothing wrong with that. Because I know I've had to ask a few times because school had me messed up. That's all that I got for tips for high school. Peep my yellow glue. Oh, can you see it? But if you can see it, it's yellow now. If I can think of more, I'll probably make a part 2. I don't know. You have to let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, or whatever you want to do. And I'll see you in the next one.